Hi, Richa. This is Koushik. I'm currently staying in Mysore. I'm a student. I'm doing my master's degree in data science. And yeah, I'm basically from Bhadravati, but currently I'm staying in Mysore. I was staying in Mysore before the pandemic, and then due to the pandemic, I had to go back to my hometown. After the pandemic ended, I again shifted back to Mysore. Here in Mysore, I did not have anything for commuting. It was like very tedious for me. Uh, Going from place to place, everywhere I used to walk, or I used to spend money on Ola or Rapido. So I had two choices: either to buy a two wheeler, or I have to buy something else for my regular commute. So during the pandemic, actually, I had researched about e-bikes, and I had seen a lot of reviews of e-bikes on YouTube. So the first thing that came to my mind was, why not buy an electric bike that would help me for my regular commutes in Mysore? So that's how I came across Helio, and then I bought the cycle. Actually, when I stayed here in Mysore in 2019, I had the Helio is a Mysore company, so I had a chance of having a test ridden some of the models, but it was not the updated models which we have now. It was the older models. Uh, I did quite a few. I read some articles, and I did research about e-bikes, and three things stood out for me in Helio. One, it was lightweight. Most of the bikes are more than 20 to 23 kgs, but Helio had different options ranging from 18.5 kgs to 22 kgs. And the second thing was the range which Helio bikes gave compared to the other cycles in the market. Helio has a range starting from 45 to 80 kilometers. So I wanted the best range possible. I did test drive a few other bikes. I had tested Hero Electro, uh, and had also actually, I did not get to test a few other bikes because they did not have their physical shop in any vicinity. So it was either in Delhi or in Mumbai or some other place which was not reachable for me. And and one more thing was the Helio bikes had detachable battery, which many of the cycles did not have. Staying in Mysore, I stay in the third floor, so I cannot lift my cycle every day and put it to charge. So it was one of the added advantage having a detachable battery. So these
Okay.
are the few pointers which made me decide to stick to Helio. Okay, I use it more for commuting, and actually regularly I use it uh, to commute to my gym or to the stadium. And one added advantage that I have is after an exhausting session in gym or during a workout in stadium or any such things, while riding back, it used to be difficult riding a regular cycle. But as Helio has a throttle, uh, with very least effort, I can reach back home. Even during leg days, you don't have to worry that you need to walk back from gym. So you can easily use the throttle and ride back home. The first thing was obviously the cost. I before buying the bicycle, as I said, I used it for regular commutes. So I had to decide between a two wheeler and electric bike. So after doing some research, and it was economical to buy electric bike. I use it for regular commute, and before getting my bike, I used to spend around 1,500 rupees on my Ola and Uber, but have ridden like more than 800 kilometers now in 4 or 5 months that I have bought the cycle. So that would have saved me around 10 to 15,000 easily. And recently I had a badminton session here. I went to play badminton. I jacked up my back really badly. So a few of my friends were worried whether I would be able to ride back home. It was around 7 to 8 kilometers from the stadium where I went. But uh, having a Helio bike, it was a breeze. I could easily reach back home without any much trouble having a throttle. First of all, the customer support is excellent. Before choosing which bike, I had called them a lot many times, and they courteously allowed all my requests. They also gave me many test rides, and they with helped me choose the model of the bike. So after buying the bike also, and I had the privilege of buying the bike in person. So many people would not have that. As I was staying in Mysore, I took a physical delivery, and later a few of my friends, after seeing me buy my bicycle, they also bought them. They are not living in Mysore. One of my friend had broken the brake lever, but they were courteous enough, and uh, uh, as soon as we reached out to them, they shipped that part, and it was there with us within 1 or 2 days. So you cannot find such customer service with other companies. Actually, even for test riding, I had dropped requests for many other companies, but I did not get a prompt reply from them. But here at Helio, whatever questions I had, they they promptly answered all my queries, and even any customer support query that I have, anything related to the bike, they promptly gives us that service. So that's the best thing about Helio, I guess. If you are wanting to buy an e-bike, and this touch bikes are a really good choice. Like they are sturdy, they have removable battery, they have good range, and also one of my friend is a professional biker, and he has few good bikes. Uh, uh, I had given him for test ride the my bicycle, and he approved of the quality of the bike. It was good to come from a professional biker. So hands down, in the market, touch, even though it's a little costlier than the rest of the bikes, but the quality of the bike, and I have ridden more than 800 kilometers, and I was skeptical of the range of the battery initially, but uh, I tested it for around 8 9 cycles. It was almost it was not. I did not ride completely on a throttle mode. It was regular usage. You won't use the throttle mode as often. Like it ranged around 70 to 80 kilometers. So the range is good. It has a removable battery. It has a sturdy build. So what more can we ask about the bike? So you can easily go for it.